Hello everybody, this is Kat and today we will take a look at the newest ship from Celebrity, the Celebrity Ascent. From the time you board the ship, you realize that this is a very modern designed ship, very beautifully decorated spaces and a luxurious feel throughout. If you have traveled with Celebrity before in any other class of their ships, you will find yourself having a completely different experience. In the heart of the ship, the atrium is a multi-story area, but instead of the typical plaza style, it is more of a hangout place. The focus here is the beautiful bar on one side, where the bartenders will treat you to a balancing act show while pouring your martini, and on the other side, you'll have a space for music, both live and DJ based, with a dancing floor. Surrounding this area, you will find nooks with sofas and tables where you can hang out with your drink and people watch while listening some great tunes. Our cruise took place the week before Christmas, so the ship was very tastefully decorated. The atrium had a very tall Christmas tree for the centerpiece, and we were guessing it was probably around 20 feet tall. Another area that is incredibly beautiful is what we nicknamed the Hall of Mirrors. This is a beautiful hallway that leads to Eden at the back of the ship, and it has constantly changing lights and fascinating sculptures. I do not have a video or picture of the Eden, unfortunately, but the Eden is an area with a restaurant, an ample sitting area right at the back of the ship where you can eat, listen to music, or just watch the ocean go by. From the middle of the ship, you can access the club. Here you will have several events throughout the cruise, like bingo for instance. It is a very large and well-designed area that can accommodate a large group of people. Also from the middle of the ship, you have access to the casino. The nice thing about the casinos on celebrity ships is that they are non-smoking. Also, this casino does not feel like you are in a dungeon of the ship. We did try our luck, but well, no luck this time. Maybe on our next cruise. One of my favorite spots on the celebrity ships is the El Batio Coffee House. It is exquisite in the Ascent, and we found that there was plenty of space to sit, sip a cup of coffee or tea, and just watch the ocean go by. The upscale decor carries on outside to the pool decks. The main pool has a tall octopus as the central piece and sculptures to the sides. Most of the pool areas are quite full, so finding some peace and quiet can be tricky. The rooftop garden at the top of the ship hosts a range of activities like ping pong for instance. It also has lounging spaces, a specialty restaurant, the rooftop garden grill, and 2 mini infinity pools. I definitely wouldn't call them proper infinity pools, but they are surrounded by glass, giving you that impression. the way at the top back of the ship, you will find a sunset bar. Now this is one of the areas with smoking sections, so even the non-smoking areas can smell like smoke as you cannot control the direction of the wind. It definitely was not an area that I wanted to spend a whole lot of time. The solarium pool was one of our favorite spots, even though we had access to the retreat as we were staying in a suite. The solarium is an adults-only covered area that is very relaxing with no music, plenty of chairs, and a good-sized pool. It is served by the Spa Cafe that serves light bites and smoothies. Our Sky Suite had a very good-sized balcony as it was located at the back of the ship, which was a great way to watch the sunset. Being in a suite means that you get extra pampered, like cake and chocolate covered strawberries for instance, to celebrate our anniversary. If you would like to check out a full tour of the suite that we stayed in, I have a separate video and I will leave the link in the description below. Since we were staying in a suite, we did most of our dining at the suite's restaurant called Lumine. We love the atmosphere of this restaurant and the food is mostly very good, however the selection can be a bit frou-frou. We tend to like simple and complicated food and some of the days, selection was just not what we would eat. So we ventured out to some other restaurants on a couple of nights. We had a great meal at the Tuscan restaurant, which is inspired by the Tuscan from the Solstice class, but it is a main dining restaurant on the Ascent. We were also able to get into Blue, which is a restaurant for the Aqua class. We did all our dining without paying for any specialty restaurant. The retreat is a two-story area for guests staying in suites. There is plenty of lounge space here, yet it is at the top of the ship, so it can be both hot and windy at the same time. There are 2 hot tubs and an itty-bitty pool, which was always packed with people, so we realized it wasn't the place for us in this sailing. There is also a small restaurant up here where you can get sandwiches and the sort, but the bar is what keeps the place alive with alcohol flowing freely. As for ports of call, our first stop was Bimini, where we spent some time at the Resorts World Bimini. We have been here before, and although the beach and infrastructure are very good, with plenty of chairs and umbrellas, 2 large pools, and decent bathrooms, there's absolutely no quiet place to relax. They have a DJ at the pool that blasts loud music non-stop. The music is so loud that it carries to the beach, and after just a few hours, your head starts pounding too. Also, one thing to consider if you go to the Bahamas during the winter months is the temperature. Because of the proximity with the United States, the water may be quite cold and it's quite often very windy. It can be unpleasant. We had very windy weather on both times that we were here. The waves were significant and we felt a tad too cold to fully enjoy the beach. Our second stop was meant to be Labadie in Haiti, but due to the unrest in Haiti, our protocol was changed to Jamaica. We did not get off of the ship in Jamaica, as we tend to find that most of the excursions in Jamaica are very far from port and it takes a long time to go anywhere and come back. So we did enjoy a quiet day on board instead. Our third and final stop was Georgetown in Grand Cayman. We were tendered here, so you need to get on a smaller boat to go to shore. This is a very good spot to go on shore and do something fun. There are plenty of excursions to choose from. We decided to go to the Turtle Center. The Turtle Center has an interesting breeding program to release turtles back to the ocean. If you get here at the right time of the year, you get to see the eggs in the incubator. You can also see very large turtles and get in the tanks with the teenager turtles. They also have sharks, and you can watch them close at feeding time. Although they are fed so many times a day, they are not all that interested in eating. And there's also a very small yet entertaining aviary. I hope you have enjoyed traveling with me to the Caribbean in the beautiful celebrity Ascent. I hope to see you again next time. Until then, goodbye.